The nation once again pulling for Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin after he suffered cardiac arrest while on the field during Monday Night Football. But with so much focus on the topic, some parents are struggling a bit to talk about it with their children. News 12's Kevin Vesey spoke with families and a child psychologist about how to approach this sensitive subject. Good evening, Kevin.
Good evening, Joe. Yeah, and whether you were watching the game at home with your kids or if they heard about it at school, they're bound to have some questions for you. So the advice is to let them ask those questions and then be as honest and as supportive as you can in your response.
All of a sudden, he just fell, back down. It was scary.
Bobby Buckley was one of millions of Americans watching Monday Night Football when Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin suddenly collapsed on the field. The 24-year-old is in critical condition in a Cincinnati hospital. Tonight, we found Bobby shopping with his two daughters at Play It Again Sports in Oceanside, and he says he explained to them what happened so they'd understand.
It's tough, but it's life, and unfortunately it happened, but we just say all you really can do is pray for the guy.
Parents really need to be honest.
Dr. Victor Fornari is director of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry for Northwell Health. He says you should ask your child if they have any questions and answer truthfully in a way that's appropriate for their age.
Kids are resilient as a rule, and I think as long as their questions are answered in an honest and factual way and they're given support from their families, that kids should be fine.
I think it's a learning experience for everyone.
Rob Blount is head coach of the Oceanside football team and was watching the game with his young kids at home. He says the accident is a reminder about on-field safety.
As you speak as a parent to your own child, one of the things that you look at is that there are inherent risks in anything that you do. And as you play, one of the things that you want to do is make sure you're as cautious as possible and take the proper precautions.
And that coach says precautions like CPR training and AED certification are key to keeping everyone safe during games and practices. And Joe, everyone we spoke to, of course, says they're hoping Damar Hamlin will make a full recovery.
Yeah, that's for sure, Kevin. We all hope that's the case, and that's some great advice we all could use tonight. Over $5 million, speaking of Damar Hamlin, has poured into a GoFundMe organized by Hamlin's charity in the last 24 hours. Buffalo Bill organized the fundraiser when he first joined the NFL in 2020 to fund a toy drive in his hometown. It toppled $74,000 just 1 hour after he collapsed and soared to $3 million before midnight. And if you'd like to donate, you can head to our website at news12.com.